So for today's moneymaker, we will be exchanging impling jars. Now, of course, for this moneymaker, you will need some sort of impling. The wiki does recommend using baby implings, but I found that today, the earth implings are actually cheaper than the baby implings, so we went ahead and bought those. But before you do this moneymaker, just go ahead and do a price check on all of the impling jars to figure out which one is the cheapest one. That way you make more money. Now, in order to get to the area where we are going to exchange the implings, you have to go to Zanaris, so just make sure you find any fairy ring, and then just right click and hit ring Zanaris, or Zanaris, however you pronounce that. And then from here you can just simply run northeast over here to this wheat field and click on the center of crop circle. Go ahead and enter that, and that'll take us directly where we need to go. So from here, you talk to Elnock Inquisitor, go ahead and hit trade on him. You're going to click this last option right here that says impling jar times 3. So for every one impling jar you bring him, he'll give you 3 empty ones. And then you just hit spam click confirm like 9 times because we're only going to be bringing 9 to get 27 in our inventory. So that's pretty much it for this moneymaker. After you do that, you just go ahead and head over to your favorite bank and then repeat the process. Now earlier you saw me use my house since I do have a fairy ring in my house, but I think the wiki said that the best way to do this as far as fairy rings go is to use a slayer ring to teleport to the Relica Slayer Caves, because that teleport is right next to a fairy ring. As you can see, you jump out here and you're already here next to a fairy ring. So this is a very close option that you can use. Doesn't require a max cape, so that's always nice. And then besides that, even if you don't have Slayer rings, I think another good option is to use Edgeville. The wiki does recommend using Edgeville or Castle Wars to bank. So if we go over here to Edgeville, and you go straight from the bank here, there is a fairy ring that is located nearby. It's actually right here. You would simply make your way over here, cross the bridge right here, and there's a fairy ring to Zanaris right here. So that's also an option. So as for the bank setup, it's really simple. I just have my 2 items right here. I mean, technically 1 item, right? You just need your impling jars here, set your withdraw option to 9, click on the X for quantity, and then you can just left click here and you're good to go. Once you come back to bank, just simply deposit your inventory of empty impling jars and then grab them again and you're good to go. For the gear setup, you really don't need anything. I guess Graceful does help since you are going to be running, so we can take that. And besides that, that's pretty much your entire gear setup. Of course, you can bring a necklace or a ring to teleport to your favorite bank or your favorite fairy ring, so yeah, this might vary. But for me personally, I think we'll just stick to the max cape because, you know, that's always nice. And it's cool to see what we can get with, I guess, maximum efficiency. Oh yeah, just a helpful tip, if you, for whatever reason, didn't want to use like any teleports whatsoever, you could just make your way over to Zanaris once, right? Like walk over to your nearest fairy ring, take the teleport to Zanaris, and then you don't really need to use any teleports. Like if you don't want to, you could just enter the crop circle, exchange your jars, and then make your way over here to the bank. And you can just run back and forth. The only problem with that is, you know, you are going to run out of stamina, so you will need either stamina potions, energy potions, or be using a restoration pool, but then that would require you to teleport out. So yeah, that's always an option. I guess if you wanted to do no teleport runs and just be as chill as possible, walking to and from the bank when you need to, that is an option. So yeah. Oh, also something that I forgot to mention, and it's because I haven't used this item in so long, do not forget your Draman Staff. You will need that to teleport unless you have the Elite Diaries completed for that reward. So yeah, don't forget your Draman or Lunar Staff. Now, if you are curious as to what these jars are even used for, well, they are used to capture imps, as shown here. We're trading over 9 imps for the 27 empty jars. The jars can be used here in Puro Puro in the minigame known as Impetuous Impulses. I gotta be honest, I don't remember ever hearing it be called that. To me, it was always just Puro Puro, but yeah, Puro Puro is the location, and then of course Impetuous Impulses is the minigame name. And of course, if you're unfamiliar with what implings are used for, they're mainly used to obtain clues. For instance, you can receive beginner clues from young and baby implings, easy clues from gourmet, young, and baby implings, medium clues from eclectics, essence, and earth implings, hards from ninja, magpie, and nature implings, and of course elites from crystal and dragon implings. Me personally, I really only use the gourmet impling jars for easy clues and the eclectics for medium. Anything higher than that, and it just gets too expensive for me. It is an option if you want to get them as fast as possible, but using implings to get hards and even elites is very, very expensive. I'd rather just go into the wilderness, kill hellhounds with my Ring of Wealth imbued, and get hard clues from there, and then of course get elite clues from any of the bosses that I'm killing. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this 1 hour. Let's go ahead and head over to the bank and see how many jars we got. So as you saw there at the end, I did accidentally open one of the implings at the very end. I almost had a flawless run, but you know, I had to mess it up somehow. Well, we finished with 2,482 impling jars at the end of 1 hour, which is pretty nice. I think the wiki said you can get like around 500 done, and we got close to like 800. So I mean, it's pretty good. Let's go ahead and see how much money these jars are worth. 2.7 million. Let's go ahead and head over to the GE and sell them off. So it looks like actively traded price is 1,105. So I guess we'll just put it in for that. And as you can see, a huge chunk of them sell instantly. So like I say with all of my money makers, if you want to maximize profits, set it in there for a little bit higher and just sit on it, and you should see some more money coming your way. And there we go. That is all of the jars sold off. So if we take into account the cost of supplies, which was of course the earth impling jars, that is 1,372,824 GP. Subtract that from the money we made, which was 2,745,340 GP. That gives us a grand total profit of 1,372,516 GP from just exchanging impling jars for 1 hour. So really good money maker, but of course we were using the fairy ring that is in our house, so that allowed us to do a lot more trips. The wiki estimates you can do about 56 trips per hour, which is about 850k per hour. And I believe we were able to do 92 trips, which is a good bit more. And that's why we made a lot more money. So yeah, not a bad money maker. No XP, but really good money. I just want to say thanks for checking out the video, and thank you to all of my channel members. Once again, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next episode.